everyone.
You ready?
You game? I'm game.
Now there was a time when you loved me so.
And I think Darius Garland's playing starting all-star guard in basketball right now.
The tip is won by the Nuggets, and we are underway. John Michael, Brad Doherty, and Serena Winters, thanks so much for joining us here tonight. The Cavs are wearing their City Edition uniforms as Jamal Murray works to the basket, and Nick Jokic will tap it in. The uniforms and the floor. Put back, no. Knocked away by Mobley as out strolls Darius Garland. Garland bounces inside to Mobley. There it is to Allen, and Allen lays it in. Jokic will operate from a number of different spots on that floor. This time he backs into Allen and muscles his way to the rim.
You almost need to send a guard at him to double team, even though he will pass it to your man, and your man gets the shot, but that's better than giving an easy shot.
Garland drains a three. Darius Garland has played some strong basketball as of late. The Cavs lost track of Aaron Gordon. He will dunk, and Kenny Atkinson not liking that. Jokic to the foul line, ran out of options, and he threw it right to the Cavaliers' Evan Mobley. Mobley. Okoro back to Mitchell, who steps into a three. He's got it. Davis, the 26-year veteran. Okoro for three. He's got it.
Love the fact the guy Okoro is no longer waits at all.
They're sixth in the league in terms of pace, up from 26th just a season ago. Mitchell to the basket. He scores with the left hand. And play half-court basketball, it's surprising when you see numbers like that, as you see a lot of this. Jokic finds Russell Westbrook, who has just checked in. Westbrook lays it up and in. Jokic has 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, par for the course, 2 steals. By the way, we mentioned he's top 3 in scoring, rebounding, and assists. He's also top 10 in steals, as a Garland floater is true. Bench this year for the Nuggets. Okoro, he'll bounce off to find Garland. Garland slings one back to an open Niang.
Good ball move by the Cavaliers. Okoro made a really difficult.
They take the fewest in the NBA. They did last year as well. They shoot them well. They just don't take a lot, as LeVert hoists a three.
Man, nice job.
Murray had trouble fighting over that screen and staying with Merrill. Here's Jokic lumbering into the forecourt. He'll find Westbrook and get it back. Thanks for joining us here this evening as Mitchell bags up. He'll work on Peyton Watson. Find LeVert. LeVert beats the shot clock and nails the three.
Good job by George Niang. He got the pump fake on Evan. George came to help.
Perfectly executed. The Cavs get the block on one end and the three at the other, as LeVert was on the receiving end of terrific ball movement. Niang gets it started, and the Cavs are back up by 9. Wow, that pass was too hot for Strother, as Mobley picks up the ball off the Caron. LeVert's there again. Got it.
Caris LeVert.
Waning seconds. First quarter. Cavs by a dozen. Jokic wheels on Mobley and puts it in.
It's so good to see, man. And Caris LeVert has absolutely lit up this first quarter. The Cavs look great.
Sam Merrill opens the second quarter scoring.
Boy, we want to see Sam get that confidence back.
LeVert off the Merrill. Boy, the Cavs are working it around the gym. Mitchell got it. The Nuggets are just scrambling here in this first half. The Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell works in on the youngster in Straw. There goes across the lane. He'll float it up and float it in.
As a basketball team, and their rebounding goes way down with him off the floor. He keeps so many shots alive. Jokic does.
Murray works hard for a mid-range jumper. When he's on the floor, the Nuggets outscored teams by an impressive 12 points per 100 possessions. As Mobley works right around Najee, and he'll throw it down with the left hand. The outscored team. Mitchell surveys. He'll find Okoro. Okoro's checked by Porter. Now feeds the post to Mobley. Mobley's down there with Murray. He banks and scores.
Shooting that shot off the glass. Cavs making great decisions on the offensive end.
Murray shoves Garland. Now drives, floats and scores. Gordon grabs another rebound. Now it's Jokic. Jokic lumbers into the forecourt, down the lane. He drew the foul. He puts it up and in as Jokic has a chance for three. Dumps back to Jerome. Jerome works in on Gordon. Plays through Allen. Now it's Garland who has a clean look and makes no mistake. Cavaliers have dished out 15 assists on 22 field goals. Gordon this time is bodied by Dean Wade. He'll work his way to the paint and finish with the left hand. 2:34 to go in what's been a ragged second quarter. LeVert tears to the basket, and his fine night continues.
The night he's been in. Amazing.
He has over half. Porter left that short, but he gets the roll. It certainly has manifested itself here in this first half. Jokic works in on Allen. They're going to back in, floats it up, and floats it in. First glance, I think it was still on his hand. Kenny checked with his assistants. They did not want to use a coach's challenge there. Mitchell fires a three. Boy, you heard Michael Malone yelling 2 for 1.
They're going to be in low-scoring affairs, but if you look at that Western Conference, you see why they're down in the standings, because there's so many volume of shots. But when you're that close to the basket in the NBA, you got to be looking to shoot that basketball. That was a nice play.
I do not see Isaac Okoro down there on the bench as Gordon with the flush. Now Mitchell with his head up. He'll stop. He'll fire. Jokic snares his 15th rebound to go along with 17 points and 6 assists. Make it 7 as he finds Brown underneath.
Yeah, when he charges that floor with that basketball.
3 triples now here this evening. He's 3 for 4, 15 points, 5 rebounds. He fights Jokic now on this end. Jokic fades away. Tough shot, but he used the window.
Knocking you off balance, then he shoots that little touch shot right over top.
Mitchell with 5 to shoot. As Gordon on his back, he'll twirl. He's got it. Tough shot. Garland will orchestrate this offensive sequence. He'll find Allen right down the middle of the floor, who got Porter in the air to Jared Allen. He dunks it. Cavs are 0 for 3. The Nuggets 9 for 11 so far here this evening. Garland works on Straw there, gets to the basket and scoops it in. Sorry, Brett. For tonight's game. Said he's not an old school point guard. He still has that attack mode about him. He's really liked the way Garland's played here so far early this season. Jokic works his way to the basket and he'll bank it in. Westbrook knifes to the basket. He left it short as Garland stayed with him step for step.
Nice defense by Darius Garland. Westbrook's running downhill. Darius puts himself in harm's way and stops that basketball. Comes the other end and hits a big 3. They're going to get a lot of points in the paint, but we are a points in the paint team as well.
Jokic fumbled it. Allen up ahead to LeVert. Carries LeVert. Whoa, and it knocked away by Westbrook. Wow, turned Watson inside out. Around the horn, Niang. Niang explodes out of that corner on Straw there. George Niang displays some time.
Once George lowered that shoulder, he was going one way.
Merrill off a screen. Hey, knocks it down. Jamal Murray has 15 points. He's taken 13 shots to do it as he cuts the Cavalier lead to 103-89. Mitchell glides to the basket as he spins around Peyton Watson. But the ball was already in bounds, so he didn't get the coach's challenge. The Nuggets simply took too long. Mitchell nails a long 2.
Boy, that's frustrating. That's what got us in the first half, that ISO, and we started doing the same.
That was really well done once again. Cavs have been strong here in this fourth quarter early. Defensively as Merrill snuck it around Gordon, and he lays it up and in.
You start to shoot the ball a bit better and being more aggressive.
Murray looks to penetrate. He lays it in. He got a big Gordon screen that helped out. If he doesn't get it, it is disruptive.
He's just right there, man, yeah.
Mitchell for 3. He's got it. Boy, that was a no-doubter.
You know, this game has so many long rebounds. You just got to go. You just got to put yourself, get an activity just to go get them. You know?
Allen with the left hand. He floats and scores here this evening. Credit the Nugget defense. They kept the Cavs out around the perimeter, and then it goes inside to this man who lays it in, and Kenny Atkinson does not want the Nuggets to get any semblance of a run here.
Offensive rebounds are the most difficult things to come up with in the NBA. If you get 2 or 3 in a row, it's really demoralizing.
3:40 remains. The Nuggets looking for one final charge here. They trail by 12. Porter, they now trail by 9.
And he just didn't want any part of Evan Mobley.
Mitchell into Brown, lost the ball, gets it back to LeVert. Got it! Oh, LeVert has found clutch shots.
Then you make your move. Try to get a good shot with no time on that clock. You got to take every second off. Perfect pass.
Mitchell for 3 off the LeVert feed. In the cup, the other teams, the other 22 teams all get scheduled a pair of games. That was beautiful. As Mitchell finds Darius Garland, and that should just about do it. Michael Malone wants a timeout with 80 seconds to go. They'll find Mobley inside. Evan Mobley caps a beautiful night with a big dunk there. He passes Magic Johnson, does Jokic today, but it is of little consolation as the Cavaliers